Hello YouTube, so today I'm gonna bring you a quick basic guide to the Specter, similar to survival basic guide. So here we go. First of all, every time you start the game, make sure you destroy all walls and doors in the beginning of the game. You can leave the lockers, but you must destroy all the walls and doors. This will make the chase in the game a lot easier, especially in a map like Hospital, where Specters are a bit weaker. Second point, apply pressure evenly where possible. Tunneling is the fastest way to ensure victory as a Spectre, but at the same time, you can lose the game because of tunneling. Now, how that works is, in the early game, if there's no rituals that are being done, you tunnel a person, get them out quickly, and that actually means you can win. However, if the rituals are being done and you're tunneling one person down at that point, that means other three will likely escape. If survivors is in a locker, you can destroy the locker and damage at the same time. If as a survivor, obviously if you can time it right, it can get out as well. But that's something that we'll talk about in Survivor and Spectre advanced tips. As a Spectre, ritual auras can be seen. Make sure to put pressure on the rituals. If there's no ritual progress is done, the ritual area is shown as blue aura. If there is an incense that's been placed, it lights up as brown aura. If the nail is also placed, it is shown as yellow aura. So make sure you stop all three rituals from happening. Bear in mind that some Specters, such as Bell or Nymph, can actually be exercised at 2 rituals. So making sure that ritual doesn't progress far, it is very important for Spectre play. Invisibility Form, which is a shift key by default, allows you to see auras of all survivors periodically. It shows aura for 3 seconds, then for 5 seconds you can't see any aura, then again for 3 seconds and so on. Invisibility Form has a 14-second cooldown, and every time you hit a survivor, it goes on to cooldown automatically as well. While in Invisible Form, red ring means you're too close to a survivor, and it's also in line of sight to survivor as well. So you can leave invisible, while you can leave invisible form, while the survivor is inside your red ring, it makes you unable to attack and is slowed down as well. So, however, you can use environment to hide yourself from line of sight from survivor to get out of that invisible form and attack straight away. During your chases, Specters all increase their speed. It starts at 5 seconds into the chase, and speed increases every 2 seconds. This effect does reset every time you use invisible form and when you land attacks. Immunity makes you immune to all status effect and damage. Immunity even works at end game as well, so you can actually prevent any damage from coming in and to kill people using that as well. And you can also use it to work through traps, which is very helpful because trap is actually one of the most damaging thing in this game. Now, in end game, where all the rituals done, it is still possible to win. Every time you use E, which is you execute, you recover some HP. So even if you do take some damage, you can execute people, and it makes you invulnerable while you're doing that. And it is possible to recover HP to down more survivors in succession. Now, this does make powerhouse such as Prisoner a lot harder to deal with. Nymph, when she uses her active perk, slows everyone down, so it's kinda hard for survivors to run away from. However, at the same time, both Belle and Nymph on her normal attack with that active perk is very weak in terms of power wise, so it is very possible that you'll get exercised. Now, if someone is exiting via portal at the end of the game, you can still attack them. However, they can tank 1 hit before they can escape from a portal. Now, if you are to play Prisoner, you can hit them and hook them to pull them away from portal so that they can't escape. However, if you're playing Belle or Nymph, you can say goodbye because they will just escape. Another important part of playing Spectre is making sure chase them so that they go where you want them to go. So places where you have cleared all the walls and doors are obviously where you want survivors to run to. So make sure you sort of run ahead of a survivor to stop them from going to directions that they want rather than where you want. That's it. Specter tips are quite easy, isn't it? So about next video, what I'm going to do is do a quick advanced techniques for both survivors and specters. Now these are some things like an animation cancel, how to use abilities, some of the perks, blah blah, things like that. I'm not going through all the perks in details yet because I haven't got all of them unlocked. I've unlocked some of them, and I can't say for sure that which perks is the best and what not. But at least I'll try to give you the best idea on where I can with ones that I got. Right, that is it from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on next video. Bye bye.